The best top expert tips and hacks to make your life better. LifeHakx. Technology, business, multimedia, wellness and health, events, reviews, and more. This is Mary Collins with LifeHakx Media, and I have the pleasure to have Leihlager's team back in online. I'm talking about the Library of Things. So, hello, Michael. How are you?
Hello, Mary. I'm feeling good. You?
Well, getting used to the non-studio environment is always difficult, but we're making it work. So I'll just give the audience a little bit of information about Leihlager and what exactly it is. Leihlager is the Library of Things. It is dedicated to the philosophy of borrowing is better than buying. And I know myself, because last year when you guys were crowdfunding, I had the pleasure of borrowing fairy lights to put up for Herbstmesse, which was wonderful because I live in a place where it really is visible and really nice for everyone around to see the beautiful lights. So how are you progressing so far? And please give us a little bit more information about yourself and what you're doing with Leihlager.
Well, we are progressing quite well so far. Corona lockdown has been tough for us all.
Yeah.
We have right now, we set up a Lieferservice, which means we bring you the stuff right at your doorstep. So that's one neat thing we had to do. Now it's cool, and I think people are using it more often now it gets colder. And yeah, we got a lot of stuff around now. You have to come visit. Yeah, well, we have a team now of 15 helpers.
Okay.
They are doing it voluntarily.
Mm-hmm.
We are a core team of 4, myself included. I'm doing communications and fundraising now. So we are heading to the end of our pilot year. And it has been quite rough and tough, but it's also always worth it because people telling us their experiences of borrowing and using the objects, and it saves a lot of place. You don't have your things and objects laying around and wasting space. We do all the repairing and everything else. I think we have covered a lot of sections now. We have kitchen machines, power tools. We have also party service objects, garden tools. What you name it, you can have it almost.
Okay. And
and if you want something, we have a wish list as well.
Oh, wonderful. So speaking of things, is it something it's to explain to people that it's not like people can just dump off their old broken items. There's like a procedure that people have to go through to donate, for example, and there's a procedure for people have to go through to actually become part of the library or the Leihlager of Things. So explain to us how it works.
You mean how it works when you want to bring your own objects?
Right. So say I have a tent for parties, like an events tent. How would that work? How would you check it over to make sure it's valuable enough for the Leihlager library?
First, we're gonna check if there are any like holes in it, or if it's how the condition is, and then we're gonna say, well, we can take it or we will in the end.
So it has to be in good condition. Yeah. That's important. It has to be functioning and working for the most part. And is it something where people get paid to leave stuff with you, or is it that they're expected to donate it?
Yeah, we just see it as donation. And the people who are giving us their stuff, they can have it and anytime.
Okay.
They don't have to pay anything just to use it again,
Okay, interesting. So in a way, they get like a free storage service as well.
Yes.
Wonderful.
We are called a Leihlager, and that's for a reason. Yeah.
Okay. And then you said as well, you repair things. So if someone lends you a chocolate fountain, which is something you might need at the minute.
Yes, please. So shout out to anyone who has a chocolate fountain. Please, we need one immediately for Mary's party.
Yes, exactly. Besides that, explain to people how they become members of Leihlager.
Well, right now, until end of October, there is can have a membership for a year, and it's 75 francs. You can borrow 3 things at once for a week, and then you can lengthen it more. So right now we have this, and also a partner membership but from end of October on, we have a new single Ausleihe, which means you can just come and not being a member, and just pay 10% of what the object was once worth, and you can have it, and you can borrow as much as you want actually for a week. And now that's much simpler. And we also have +1, which means you can have you must live in the same flat. For instance, you have flatmates, then you pay 75 and everyone additional pays 30. And then you have many more into this membership, and they also can borrow stuff more cheap.
Okay, and is there a limit to how many flatmates you can have? I mean,
no.
Is it like, okay, well, that's really great.
If you're living in your own, maybe you have your own hood, and you have a really big, you're living in the Rush Tower maybe, then you can, of course, there's no limit. The sky is the limit.
Okay, well, this is excellent. And especially what people need to realize with the situation, with the environment and global warming and all these other things that we're concerned about, and just for the sake of community, Switzerland, especially Basel, has very limited space. And this is a really wonderful idea because, like you said, I mean, to use that little bomb shelter that we're all given for storing a lot of things that we use once a year seems like a bit of a waste. And it's much nicer to think that you're helping the economy, you're helping the environment, and you're helping the local community by sharing. Why work harder when you can work smarter and live better? LifeHakx. So when we talk about that, you have, of course, the website where they can look at your catalog, but there's also nothing nicer than actually going in while we can go in to see the different things that Leihlager has to offer. Where exactly are you located?
We are at Feldbergstrasse 76. It's right at the Matthäus Quartier, the Matthäus Church, and it's a very central place where you can also chill with a coffee besides our Leihlager. And we're gonna expand on the 31st October, and we have lots more space there. You can come by on Tuesday from 5 o'clock until 8 o'clock, and on Saturday from 9 o'clock until 12 o'clock.
Okay, so for people who want more information, what's the best website that they could go to?
Yeah, of course, it's leihlager.ch.
Okay.
There we have the catalog. You can observe everything. You can look at our ancient but still funny crowdfunding video, and we're planning to optimize a lot of things on the website, on the catalog as well. So.
Okay, and for people who have no idea how to spell Leihlager, they can go on to lifehakx.com, that's with a K and an X, to find the Leihlager information. And also you can go onto Leihlager's page to find out more, whether you want to donate or should I say store your precious items with Leihlager and borrow in exchange them back when you need them, or you want something perfectly new but for only a week or two, then check them out because they're a wonderful source of information and things that will help you and the environment and the community. So if the neighbor needs their lawn mowed, now is the time to go borrow from Leihlager.
Yeah, do it. Or if you want to have storage for your canned beans, then get rid of your old power drills and give it to our Leihlager.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Michael. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, likewise. Thank you very much, Mary.
Of the best top expert tips and hacks to make your life better. LifeHakx. Technology, business, multimedia, wellness and health, events, reviews, and more. LifeHakx. Every Sunday at 7 p.m.